The left is sick. I'm starting to think the Republicans are sick. Now, my buddy Eric Erickson over at Red State, he points out today, look, the Republicans will vote to fund Obama's amnesty, then they'll pretend to try and take it back. And he says, you people are being played by the GOP. Remember when the GOP wanted to raise the debt ceiling, but claimed they would oppose it? First, they voted to raise it, but then Congress could vote to stop the raise. This is the theory. Then the president could veto the stoppage, and the debt ceiling would be raised. But the GOP would claim they opposed it. In other words, they would confer the power to raise the debt ceiling on the president. They were going to confer their Article I power of the purse, their Article I power to borrow on the president. And then they would claim there was nothing they could do. This is how feckless and pathetic they are. But it's happening again, says Erickson, this time with amnesty. He says the House GOP is going to pass a continuing resolution to fund the government. Then in January, they'll try to defund what they've already funded. The president will veto it, but the GOP can then tell us that they tried. They won a historic wave election against Obama with a majority of the public on their side on this issue, and they're going to cave. Already, the House Appropriations Committee has released a statement saying the appropriations process cannot stop Obama. Got that? No appropriation can be made from the federal treasury without Congress's consent, but the Appropriations Committee says they can't stop it. Of course they're wrong, but it doesn't matter. They fund the government, then try and take it all away. They say it's like how they stopped Gitmo from being closed, but that's completely different. The Democrats ruled the roost then and worked with the GOP. Not only is there no sign the Democrats will help the GOP now, signs all point to the Democrats collaborating with Obama and supporting his veto. This constant effort, this is just so pathetic. This constant effort to weasel out of responsibility and to watch these guys on TV like a conga line of fools go on and what the American people want to see that we can work together. Hey, jerks! Work together? Do you know what you're dealing with? Do you know who you're dealing with? Do you understand what's swirling around you? Oh, my God. Stay the hell off of TV, will you? You're making asses out of yourselves. Or can't shut down the government. The guy's destroying what's left of the Constitution in the Republic. And these damn fools box themselves in to the point where they can't act because they don't want to act. They had a vote in the House of Representatives today. The Republicans, led by the greatest speaker in the history of the House of Representatives, the history for this year, I guess, Johnny Boehner. You know what they voted on, Mr. Producer? National Kumquat Day. They all gathered together. They voted for National Kumquat Day. Well, not really, but they might as well have, because they took a fake vote, a pretend vote, to register their discontent with the president and his unconstitutional executive fiat, legalizing 4 to 5 million illegal aliens. And they just want you all to know at home and in your cars and in your businesses that they're taking this very, very seriously. So they voted for National Kumquat Day, in essence, because that has as much to do with seriously and substantively addressing a lawless president as voting for National Kumquat Day. Well, wait for the infantry to come. Yes, the Republicans are going to take... They're going to still vote for National Kumquat Day. Now, you talk about echo chambers. I told you when Obamacare was passed that it was here to stay because these Republicans are pathetic. The Democrats are warriors for centralized government. The Republicans are just simply pathetic. So the Democrats fight for more than a century for government-run health care, and they get it. And the Republican response is, we're going to campaign to repeal it, and I've played those ads enough, and every damn one of them campaigned on repealing it. Every damn one of them. But now when the vote comes, they're going to vote to fund it. Every penny for Obamacare. Every penny. No effort to repeal. I would like the ex-Bush staffers to explain this. Is that integrity? Is that moderation? What would Edmund Burke say? Campaigning on repeal and then doing the opposite. That's number one. And number two, passing phony bills that will die in the Senate, not using the power of the purse, because they're going to register their complaint with Obama and make it clear to you, the voter, their constituent, that they're very upset. National Kumquat Day. I am told by several members of Congress, as a matter of fact, during the break, some have texted me, and I don't want you to think I socialize with these people. I do not. That the Republican leadership is not alone in this deceit that most of the Republicans in the House and the Senate are participating in this deceit. That's why Karl Rove, among others, was so concerned about electing too many conservative Tea Party and other conservative candidates. They know this is a lie, these phony bills. They're going through these motions because they have no respect for you. None. And then they send out their little cheerleaders, and you know who they are by now, telling you that you need to see a psychiatrist if you believe they should stand firm on the power of the purse. They send out their little cheerleaders telling you that you don't understand immigration, that there's something wrong with you, when in fact it's the other way around.